What if, in the very last seconds of your life, your brain fires up one last time, allowing you to see your most precious memories? Could it be that our consciousness flickers, even after our heart has stopped? Let's dive into the science of the brain's final moments. Hi everyone, welcome back to Nerdy by Nature. Today, we're tackling one of humanity's oldest questions. What happens in the brain at the moment of death? We'll explore the latest scientific findings on near-death experiences, brain waves, and some truly groundbreaking experiments that are challenging our understanding of life and death. Most people think death happens instantly, but the reality is that organs and cells shut down gradually. When the heart stops, oxygen no longer reaches cells, and they begin to die. However, recent studies show that the brain can remain active even after clinical death. In one unusual case, scientists were conducting an EEG on a patient who unexpectedly passed away during the tests. They captured what might be the first ever recording of a human brain. At the exact moment of death, they observed intense bursts of gamma waves, the type associated with memory recall and consciousness. Interestingly, this phenomenon raises questions about the nature of consciousness itself. What does it mean for our understanding of life if the brain can still exhibit activity after the heart has stopped? This leads us to explore the intricate relationship between brain function and our perception of life and death. So, what's up with these gamma waves? These waves are typically active when we're deeply focused or recalling memories, which led researchers to wonder, could these be linked to the experience of seeing your life flash before your eyes? Gamma waves are produced in areas of the brain related to complex thoughts and memory processing. Imagine a brain that, in its last moments, is actively replaying or reflecting on life's moments, potentially the last flickers of consciousness. Moreover, researchers are investigating whether these gamma bursts could be a form of cognitive processing, where the brain attempts to make sense of its impending shutdown. This could explain why some individuals report vivid memories or experiences during near-death situations. In a groundbreaking experiment, researchers at Yale University used synthetic blood to partially restore brain activity in deceased pigs. After reintroducing blood flow to the brains of pigs that had been dead for hours, parts of their brains revived, suggesting that death might not be as immediate or final as we once thought. This raises big questions about where we draw the line between life and death. Are these animals truly dead if parts of their brains can reactivate? And what does this mean for our understanding of brain death in humans? Additionally, similar studies are being conducted on human organ preservation and transplantation. If we can maintain brain activity or even consciousness in a controlled environment, what ethical implications arise for organ donation and end-of-life care? Let's talk about near-death experiences, those mysterious flashes of light or even visions some people report. Theories suggest that these could result from a flood of gamma activity as the brain tries to make sense of its final moments. A study by New York University examined hundreds of people who had been resuscitated after cardiac arrest. Around 20 reported experiences of seeing bright lights or feeling like they were observing their own body. Some scientists believe that brain activity, especially gamma waves, could explain these experiences as a natural reaction to the shutdown process. Interestingly, these experiences often share common themes across cultures, suggesting a universal aspect to how our brains respond to death. This leads to further questions. Are these experiences purely neurological, or do they hint at something more profound about consciousness? Delving deeper into consciousness, we must consider its role in defining life. If consciousness can persist even after clinical death, what does that mean for our understanding of existence? Some philosophers argue that consciousness is the essence of being alive. Furthermore, the concept of consciousness raises questions about the afterlife. Many cultures and religions have beliefs surrounding what happens after we die. Could scientific findings about brain activity at death provide insights into these age-old questions? Exploring consciousness also leads us to consider the implications for those who are in comatose or vegetative states. If brain activity can indicate some level of awareness, how should we approach care for these individuals? With these new insights, we have to ask what really defines life and death. In the past, death was defined by the cessation of the heartbeat. But if the brain stays active, even after the heart stops, should our understanding of death change? These findings challenge not only our science, but also our ethics and philosophy. At what point should resuscitation stop? And what responsibilities do we have if we understand consciousness might linger? Moreover, the implications extend to medical practices. Should we reconsider how we approach end-of-life care? And what rights do individuals have regarding their own consciousness and the decisions made about their care? So, what do you think? Are these the final moments of memory recall? Or just brain waves firing at random? Science may not have all the answers yet, but with every study, we get closer to understanding what it truly means to be alive. If you found this topic as fascinating as I did, hit the subscribe button for more explorations into the mysteries of science. And let us know in the comments, do you think consciousness survives death in some way? I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.